so we're still on the con talk here. You actually got to go to Banzai this year.
I actually got to attend Banzai. I know like I have attended Banzai in the past, but I've never been there that long, just reasons. And
hours.
Like I'll be there for like a couple hours and then I gotta bounce. But like but yeah, and that's then me finally getting to Banzai because like I said before on our first Banzai cast, how every time Banzai was around, there's just something that came up and I just couldn't make it. So this year I had nothing going on and I made it to Banzai. And I had a blast. It was, well, I always talk about how the Anime Banzai group, anyways, is more of a community and seeing more people that I know and talking to friends and so like, seeing people and it was and the extrovert was like happy, so I'm like, ooh, socialization, yes. And it was great. And then like I said, seeing friends, and recently made a friend and I saw that she was in the bonsai group and looking to carpool, and I'm like, oh hey, I know we live close by, so let's carpool together. And she was a real fun addition to our party, our campaign party.
Cool. So what class are you, Joel? What's your RPG class? What is your job?
Just because it's the first thing coming to my head, I'm going to say paladin, even though I probably don't know what a paladin is, or my personality type is definitely not a paladin.
You ride on a horse and like you're a knight and horse with the horse and you hit stuff.
Okay, that's definitely not me. A healer.
Oh, great. I have to depend on you now. Too bad. I already got my potions on hand. Yeah, Banzai. Well, I have been going since like 2012, 2013. So I've been going for some time, honestly. And I was nervous. I was nervous at first, but I don't regret it. It's always been a great time. It's always been fun. It's a blast. And yeah, it is. Oh, like you said, it's about the community more than like this. It's more about the community than the guests so much. I mean, the guests and stuff are cool too, but it's like just hanging out with your friends, going out in the courtyards, and yeah, they now have for a couple of years now they have the food trucks. So good old food trucks.
That was nice. I think too, like with Bonsai, you definitely have to be an anime fan to enjoy it. Because I feel like FanX, you can be like a celebrity fan. You don't have to necessarily be a fan of certain fandom or whatever. But Bonsai, if you aren't an anime fan, you're just not going to enjoy yourself.
Yes, Anime Banzai.
Anime Banzai.
But yeah, it's always fun just hanging out with friends, going to the courtyards. There's always good panels. Like there's actually a lot of good panels. It's the fun, like, yeah, go to the dealer's room, go to the yard sale. That was actually fun. Like I helped my friend Tambria, I forget, a Jinsho cosplay.
Yeah.
She was on last time.
Yeah, she was on our last year
podcast.
Anime Banzai podcast.
Yeah, I helped her out, and it's just fun. I found some good deals. It's always a lot of fun. It's like it's the grassroots style of conventions. It's compared to FanX, this is just big money, big people, big places, big stores. It's like, oh hey, there's this like online retailer person in the dealer room. They brought all their anime.
Oh, I know, because there was that one group I kept on looking at it because they had a mono art book, and it was all the Final Fantasy art. I personally am not a Final Fantasy art. I mean, I'm not a Final Fantasy fan, but I am a fan of the
art. The art style.
The artist.
Yeah.
So
not Nomura, not the guy who does like the like Kingdom Hearts and stuff. Like Amano is he does, or he, right?
He, yeah, okay. It's a he.
Just making sure. But he does paintings. It's like old painting style. And they're beautiful. I have Final Fantasy 15 the special edition, and it does have his art on it, and it looks pretty damn pretty. And yeah, oh god, that book was so heavy, huh, Jill?
Yes, it was. I think that's another reason why I didn't buy it, because I'm like, I did not want to be lugging that around, or even lugging that around to my car.
Put it in your backpack and it's just gonna sink. You could do that, because it'd be like Dragon Ball Z weighted clothes.
Oh, jeez.
You could train. That's your turtle hermit shell, Joel. But no, it's always a fun time. And we met a new friend, met old friends, hanged out, got good food. And one thing I also like too is it's the Davis Convention Center in Layton is where they hold that one. But like it is a very great place to hold a convention, because there's plenty of hotels, there's a Target and with walking distance, there's a Barnes and Noble, like there's food, there's entertainment. Hang out in the hotel room. Yeah, even in the Davis, because it is a part of it is like a hotel on the side as well. But like, they got a bar. So yeah, you got everything. You got like, you can hang out with your adult friends and get some drinks and go watch a panel, go to the dealer's room, hey, check out the artist alley, which is always dangerous.
Oh my gosh, yes. Especially we found 2 artists. I'll have to look up their names, but their art, I think, is like, I really enjoyed it. One was more of a sticker artist.
Yeah.
And the other one was, well, she was an artist. And so they had, like, I walked in the artist alley, theirs was the first booth on the left, and it was their first art I saw was Lupin the Third and Co. art. And I'm like, must buy it now.
Yeah, but no, there's a lot of good people. So yeah, we need to decide on what we want to do as a commission for that. But the one artist, we'll probably have her art as our thumbnail, because I want to start 2020 strong, and I would love to actually have a real place to host the podcast. As I said, YouTube is fine and I love it, but I'd love to just throw it out there into the podcast ocean and see how it goes, see if people like it, see if people enjoy it, get a little feedback and stuff. It's always fun.
I do like how you called it an ocean, because with all the podcasts out there, it's definitely an ocean.
It's funny. I kind of wish we would have I kind of wish we would have done this little, like, I should have started this earlier, because it's like, now it's an ocean. Before it was a pond. Now everybody's got a podcast.
But the name of the artist who I even bought, I talked about the Lupin and Company art, which was great.
That was the one where I bought the Great Saiyan Man stuff, right?
You got the Great Saiyan Man.
Okay, yes, I know which artist you're talking about.
And then I also got the Lord Beerus I am Lord Beerus.
This is your spirit animal.
I definitely said that before. Me and Lord Beerus are 2 of a kind, but she had a really cute.
Cool. I'll have to get Pudding to fend you off.
I'm all pissed off. Here, have a donut. Oh, okay.
Well, that's the first movie. Well, first part of this Dragon Ball Super series. That's what Beerus did. Like, he was eating all the food, and like Majin Buu stole all the pudding. Like Majin Buu's like, no, my pudding, kid. Oh my gosh.
Did he say, Kitty, put down my pot pie?
He essentially is Cartman now, because it's like cat, because like Beerus is a little cat.
But she had a art of like little Goku and little Beerus fighting over dessert, and Whis like, you guys. But Instagram, it is Aud Green art. Check her out. She's got some great art. I wish because it was bigger, I wish I could have bought more, but there was so much. I'll be buying stuff soon, and like you said, we'd really like her to do a
we just literally will be commissioning her in the future, so
and I gotta find that sticker lady.
Yeah, it was cool. She had a bunch of cool stuff, because like with me myself, I've been doing a bunch of stickers. Like, I have a lot of hard drives, and I have the Batman problem. Does it come in black? So they all look alike. And sometimes it's hard to find out which hard drive is which. So I've been investing in a bunch of stickers. And she had lots of cool stickers. She had just like little sticker sheets of just like favorite little characters. I bought Cactar. I don't know if it's Cacutar. I call it Cactar because I think it sounds cooler. But Cactar and like Jet Grind Radio. I got a bunch of cool stickers, so I can now organize my hard drives because pretty much. Actually, I'm excited for that because I'm probably just gonna dump everything like 2019 and 2018 onto one big hard drive and onto a bigger capacity hard drive and just leave it in cold storage for a little while. And if I ever decide to do reviews, Resident Evil 2 review, I have all my footage, so I don't need to play.
You forgot to mention the Poochie sticker set.
Oh yeah, Poochie as well. But yeah, she had a lot of cool stuff. I actually got a really cool Smash Brothers like playing card set. It's actually cool because it's just like the normal poker set kind of thing. Ace, queens, diamonds, all that kind of stuff. Lucky Charms. It's all with Smash characters. And of course, if Smash Ultimate has like I think 90 something. I don't remember. I can't count that high. I can't think about count the character select screen, but I got some of that. But in the meantime, you want to talk about waifu war panels?
Yeah, because
actually, also it was funny. I got to drag Julie to a harem panel.
Well, that story, if you don't mind me telling of it, is pretty hilarious. So, like you said, they had a lot of great panels. There was a panel that we were at. It was the Castlevania panel, and it was a cosplay group that led it, and they were awesome. It was Alucard, Trevor, and Maria, and they were probably the best. Trevor I thought was pretty good, but Alucard and Maria were probably the best Alucard and Marias that I have ever seen. I follow Alucard on Facebook. I should be looking at. Hold on. Well,
it's Lady Calamity Cosplay.
Is Maria
on Instagram. And we'll find that out later. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. They looked really good. I'm actually happy. That was actually fun because one other fun thing about people in cosplay is so Castlevania panel they had the Castlevania characters Maria, Trevor, and Sypha.
Yeah. No, it was Maria, Trevor, and Alucard.
Sorry. But they also had D, and they had the other Alucard.
Yeah, Helsing Alucard in the audience.
So it was fun to hear them to watch them in the back how dare you? Just kind of funny banter. And it's always fun.
It was funny. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm just saying that's the fun thing about smaller grassroots conventions like Anime Banzai, more community based because people don't really do that so much in bigger conventions. It's shut up, listen to the panelists talk, and occasionally if you have a question you got to raise your hand. But no, with Anime Banzai, people get up and ooh, especially during the waifu wars, you get to hear people.
The waifu wars was the best.
You get to hear people get rowdy and rough and just
innuendos all over the place. But
of course, it's all about the waifus and all their collection of body pillows.
But we're talking about that was the greatest because Alucard, or the D from Vampire Hunter D, who is the son of Dracula, because Alucard
I think he is.
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, D from Vampire Hunter D is the son of Dracula, but Alucard from Helsing is Dracula. I just remember oh yeah. So D comes in, he's my mom is looking yelling at Alucard from Helsing. I'm here to pick up child support and I have a thing, and it was. I wish I could have got a picture with the son Dracula and the sons of Dracula, but anyways,
that was really funny. But yeah,
after that panel, which was a really good panel. I'm sounding like Aaron Yeager. You have to go to his panels because they're hilarious and informative.
And he's Attack on Titan. Not that one. Not that one. Not that Aaron Yeager. It's spelled a little differently.
Oh yes, not that Aaron Yeager, but different. His name is spelled differently, but he's my friend now. So he's my Facebook friend. We're Facebook official.
Oh, jeez.
So,
Oh.
but I was leaving the Castlevania panel. He's like, "Are you gonna stay for this one?" I'm like, "Oh," and he's like, "Yeah, it's a harem panel." So I tell Justin, I'm like, "Oh, Justin, do you want to stay for the harem panel?" He's like, "Yes." Like, that's a stupid question.
Of course, it's my thing. It's my jam. But yeah, it was funny. And yeah, got taught all the different archetypes and such.
And I just remember the vixen and the Genki girl, which I very much believe in high school I was definitely a Genki girl. Not that I want to be a part of a harem, but my personality fit very well into the Genki type in high school.
That's funny. Yeah, I'm all about the vixens. So vixens and sweetie pies, cinnamon rolls, and such. But no, it was like, and that's always fun. It's fun to expose my sister to the stuff.
Right. I mean, like stuff like, I mean, that's not really my thing.
Well,
but
you know a lot about, I mean, you know a lot about anime, but it's like some of the other genres.
Right. Well, I'm still kind of stuck in 1998. I mean, I just kind of feel like I feel
cool. Do I have to play the Wayne's World? Live in the now. Don't worry, I do the same thing.
I feel like I'm stuck in the past, and it's just
I'm
kind of
like barely moving into the 2010s.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I think I felt like me getting into Full Metal Alchemist was hip, but I mean, just remembered that Brotherhood is 10 years old. So, but
feel old, yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. But I'm slowly getting into new ones. But speaking of which, was like really fun. Because a lot of the panels that we went to, it gave anime suggestions, and it was great because there's a anime that I'm currently watching now, that Kenmaro Michi.
Yeah, it's wrestling dude.
isekai.
Wrestling isekai dude loves animals.
Yes,
that's essentially what it is.
And it's hilarious. It's so funny.
I just laugh at that because the first episode is like him suplexing a princess and seeing an upskirt shot, and it's just like, Julie,
I know.
This is something that I would watch for that exact reason. What's going on?
That's why I suggested it to you. No.
Gosh.
No, but like it was like I heard about that and I'm like, what? Wrestler goes back and has to fight animals, but he loves goes to a different dimension and has to fight animals, he loves animals. What the hell is this about? This sounds interesting. And then I watched it and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is great, because it's hilarious. It's just so funny. But yeah, the anime recommendations, and just
I have my Google Keep, and I literally opened up a new page, anime recommendations, especially in the harem panel. So I was just like, okay, seen 70% of that. Where's the extra 30? But no, it's always fun. Like, I think it's like one of my favorite things. It's like, yeah, you learn. Oh yeah, and they also have the viewing room. You can watch. They just play anime.
Yeah.
Play like 3 or 4 episodes. It generally goes on based of what I recommend. Like, I always recommend 3 to 4 episodes of anime. 6 if it's a little bit of a slow start. But to me, that's the ultimate, like, you've seen enough of this to understand, like, do I want to keep watching this or do I not want to?
Although I did see like 10 minutes of Free and I'm curious. So, and then I heard
we
it was
all know
like,
why.
Yeah, because it's supposedly the most fan servicey of fan service animes, and it's about boys. So,
see,
it's reverse sexism.
Well, it's still it's
sexism with boys. But speaking of sexism or boys, now I'm just
what?
I don't know. I was trying to talk about the husbando waifu panel again.
Yeah, sorry, I jumped off on the tangent for a moment, but go ahead. Yes. We're steering back into the waifu wars.
Yes,
panels.
Which is my favorite panel. I think I'm just all over the place, and that's why we're all over the place. But that is like my favorite panel. It is just so fun. it's just
Yeah.
fun to and then especially at Banzai, it was so fun to watch because people got so into it.
Mm-hmm.
People were like,
well, these are waifus and husbandos on the line, Jill.
right.
The stakes are real.
The stakes are more. These people care more about the stakes and like I heard some girl say that she wanted to lick some anime boy and another girl in front of me.
Oh god, you should have went to the Yaoi Yuri panel. That lots of licks talking about lick stuff goes on.
And there was this one girl in front of me who was, voting for husbando, and her friend was like 20 feet away, and she was yelling at him, "Put your hand down!"
Oh, it's great because you get to see friendships on the line. Because you get to see your friend next to you, like they raise their hand, like, "You bastard! You're not supposed to vote for them.
Right.
You're supposed to vote for what we want to vote for."
And you have trash taste,
Your waifu is trash, or husbando is trash. So I'm sad. It's like poor Bayonetta got knocked out first round. I'm like, oh.
Bayonetta.
Yeah,
that's what I call her.
Onetta. Same here.
But yeah, it was just a lot of fun.
It's fun. Lots of energy. Again, that Aaron Yeager guy, he's a fantastic panelist. He's fun. He's knowledgeable. Just his energy is just what makes it just enjoyable.
Well, and how he likes to troll people too,
yeah.
or like gets them to like kind of like support certain people. Like Maze Hughes was one of them, and it's
that was the best one.
Send Maze Hughes back home to his family, and it's like, oh. And then his Full Metal Alchemist joke, which I'm going to tell. So I don't know if you know what those see and says are, where you pull the cord and the animal makes noises. So it basically goes like this: you pull the cord, and
when the cool little toy, you pull the little drawstring and it makes the little animal noise.
Yeah, so the cow goes moo, the duck goes quack, the dog goes Edward, and it's like, oh, so much cringe.
Well, that's not cringe.
Well, not cringe, but like stab me in the heart.
That is my favorite thing. I think the whole Edward Hughes or Maze Hughes, that's what his name.
Maze Hughes.
Okay, yeah. It's been a little while, but yeah, that stuff. Every time I see that, like memes or anything, you see, like it gives me life. People's anger and insults gives me life because it makes me laugh.
Right, like Maze Hughes is best out of the year, but not best out of the whole year.
I think my favorite shirt I've ever seen is literally the little girl and the dog doing the fusion dance.
Yes, I actually had to buy that one.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool.
I bought it because I'm like, this is just the best. Oh, speaking of which, the cosplay contest, that was because we went to the cosplay contest and someone did a Full Metal Alchemist, and they had a girl and a dog, and they did like a magic trick, and like Mina the Chimera crawled out, and I'm like, oh, like I almost cried there, but I didn't cry watching the episode. And then there was another cosplay group who did Howl's Moving Castle when Sophie helps Howl, and I cried.
Well, you cried, and I just laughing at her.
I was like, oh, that was so beautiful. But I didn't cry. I didn't cry at Howl's the movie, but I cried at the cosplay contest. So
because it really Howl's Moving Castle moved you.
And they did the ribbons. They actually got some ribbons, and that was fun.
That's always a fun thing too. As they have a bunch of people just make ribbons, and like it depends on the fandom. Whatever, you have to do a puzzle, a certain you have to meet a certain requirement to get your ribbon.
Yeah, and Candace and Tyler, where they were. I had to tell a joke, and I was so excited for the ribbon, I just flubbed up. I just couldn't tell the joke, and Tyler was dressed up as Eraserhead, and I'm like, it was Eraserhead looked at me, and I couldn't tell the joke. So that was fun. It was a lot of fun. I'm like, ooh, ribbons, yay!
You telling a joke is a joke. What?
Yay.
It said hashtag little brother's rule. But yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say I just had a lot of fun. There was like that's like pretty much like other stuff that you do at Banzai.
Yeah, I'll take you to the Yaoi Yuri panel next year. There'll be extra water because there's a lot of thirst. That was still my favorite part because that was when I was cosplaying and I dressed up like Chris Redfield. So I had imagine me in military gear sitting down at Yaoi Yuri panel with kids. It's the best. Because even the guy who we had to, I mean, of course it's an 18+ panel. But yeah, it was just the funniest thing. It's like, you sure you want to go in there? It's like, yes, I have a friend in there. I need to support them. The thirst. There's lots of water.
There should have been more water in the husbando and waifu panels.
Actually, there should have. There's a lot of energy. People jumping around. Oh my gosh,
yes, people jumping around screaming. And that has inspired us. We are going to eventually have a podcast talking about our waifus and husbandos.
They're going to be obscure AF because
mine are
well, yeah, you're probably not. Mine are. Because like a lot of the animes that I like are not stuff that people do watch. So
right.
And yeah, we'll have to you have to let me know in before so I can get pictures and all that stuff. Don't traverse into DeviantArt or anything like that. Oh gosh. Actually, put on that safe search.
One of my husbandos that I have, I was looking him up and just fan art and I'm like, wow. So just we'll just
Was it Rule 34?
Yeah, Rule 34 was very much in effect. And I think because I don't know why, because it's interesting because IRL, the guys that I find attractive is just random for many different variant reasons. And our friend Amanda pointed out to me that I have a type. And I was like, I don't know, it's bothering me. Then it just kind of makes me, it's like this whole thing is really getting into my head, why do I find these husbandos attractive and, all these different things and self-reflection. Just go
ahead.
I mean, my thing probably it's bothering me more because they're fictional, it's just they're fictional characters. Are these my dream men or what? Because they're not real. But
well, you will have this will be a good place to confront it.
Yes,
it'll be no judgment. There's a no judgment zone. I'm gonna have to find a Planet Fitness no judgment zone label. But yeah, that's fine. As Ed. Just reflect. As Ed, you have to confront it, and then you just embrace it, and then you just grab. Then you grab them all.
Yes.
Or grab a bunch. But yeah, we will do our own harem husbando. I'll even throw in a husbando or two. Should we do anime? Should we put it all in one anime endgame or just anime?
What do you mean anime endgame?
Well, because there's a lot of. I mean,
spoilers.
Our husbandos. Waifus.
Oh, you mean kind of vote them, or?
Well, we're just gonna talk about them. That's
all. Yeah, we're just.
There's not a tournament.
Yeah, it'll just be us. Who do you vote for? I vote for this one.
We're only gonna have one vote each.
Yeah.
Or are we gonna have to do something to earn? Are we gonna have an army of? Or are we gonna do some magic thing, some game in the background, and have okay, I won this game. I have 300 votes. Julie's got 500.
We could do a live recording and have our own. No, just kidding. Actually, that would be hard to tally and stuff.
If we were a bigger channel, I think the coolest thing what we could ever do. I wonder if Quiplash or whatever, if they let you do custom questions.
Oh,
could you imagine how cool that would be of doing a live Quiplash of husbando waifu and the audience gets to vote on?
That would be really cool.
That would actually be cool. But I don't know if they have that. I don't know if you just get on the PC and mod it, but that would be cool. But yeah, we're gonna do that, and we're just gonna talk about them.
Yeah, talk about them, why we like them.
I just like the fact that you want to have a tournament.
I don't know. You said end game, and I was thinking fight. So
yeah, true. But yeah, we're just gonna talk about them. We're talking about our favorite waifus, husbandos. I'll throw in one or two, and then, like I said, do you want to just? I said we'll
I guess we'll talk all about them together instead of doing like one husbando episode and one waifu episode.
Yeah. Oh, I was just talking about like what game. Do you want to mix? Have one episode be game waifu husbando, and one anime husband, like two episodes essentially.
Right. Okay. 2 episodes with 2 different genres. Okay. I get
Yeah,
this
game
now.
and anime.
Game, I don't. I guess like my.
Well, it'd just be Bayonetta.
It would just be Bayonetta. I don't have like a crush.
What about
on...
my?
Oh, I don't.
Gosh, you stop being like Andy and such a wuss. Just embrace it. Just embrace the boingy.
I would say Morgan more than Mai, even though like I like Mai as a fighting character. But
it's funny.
Actually,
but yeah,
you know what? I kind of like. I guess I do have more husbandos than I thought because I have a crush on Solid Snake.
You like Iori. You like
Iori and Kyo.
Some fighting. You like the fighting game characters.
Yeah, because that's what I play more. I like Kirby. No.
Kirby loves you too. There's a little meme out there of Kirby loves you too. But
we could do like a game one and then an anime one.
Or anime one, then game one. We'll figure something out. I said we'll figure that in time. But yeah, we will get what that will be a future episode in the future.
In the future, don't know when, but
yeah, we'll plan on something. I said this is still going to be mostly movies and anime. So
yeah, I think I just like that discussion. It's just a fun discussion.
It's a fun discussion because a lot of people have these weird obscure things, like a lot of anime, like waifus and husbandos that I don't know much about, and a lot of them don't really have my type of what I'm looking for. And like usually it's just like, oh, she looks cute. Which one's cuter? That one. Okay, I'll vote for that one.
Right.
So just kind of like we have our own custom mix. It's like it's fun to talk about it, and then everyone can talk crap about us, how our waifus are trash, husbandos are trash.
Yes, but no one can diss my husbando, my number one husbando, or I will punch you.
Don't worry, I will moderate the comments. If I don't like what they say, delete.
Although you've said some pretty mean stuff about my number one husbando.
And I will always forever say stuff because I'm your brother.
That's true.
That's how I roll.
That is true.
But really fast is if you are a big anime fan, big weeb, go join the Legion of Weebs at the Anime Banzai. Be like the big Legion and just like get katamari'd up. Yeah, there's an enemy on Castlevania that's called Legion. It's just a big ball of dead bodies. So it just be Legion.
Legion. Yeah, we are Legion.
Are we anonymous now? No, that's what
not.
they say.
Okay, because I was thinking of that, then I was thinking of the TV show Legion, where the guy, he's got multiple personalities, but yeah, join the Facebook group. Join Anime Banzai, the Facebook group. I mean, they have, discussions and fun stuff during the year and events and leading up to Banzai, and it's just a really fun.
It's a great fun time. Meet new people, and it's super chill. It's always fun. Yeah, go to the Anime Banzai. You'll enjoy it.